things go wrong as things might do, the Berenstain Bears will find a way through. Mama, Papa, sister, and brother, they'll always be there for each other. The bear fact is that it can be sweet as honey. Sometimes you'll find they might be just plain funny. The Berenstain Bears, the Berenstain Bears.
Going along to get along is not the thing to do. So always remember this. To your own self be true.
Cinderella, dressed in yellow, went upstairs to kiss her fella. By mistake, she kissed a snake. How many doctors did it take? 1, 2, 3. Hot pepper!
You call that pepper? Huh? Who's that?
The new girl. She moved here a few days ago. She's got the coolest clothes and the coolest bike.
And the coolest music. And look, she even has hoop earrings. Let's go say hi. Hi, my name's Sister, and this is Queenie and Millie and Lizzie. I'm Hillary. Would you like to jump double dutch with us, Hillary? You're kidding, right? Jumping rope's for little cubs. But then, looking at that pink ruffled jumper and that hair bow, I guess you are a little cub. And what kind of name is Sister, anyway?
Take that!
On guard!
Touché!
Now, boys.
Sorry, Mama, but your honey glazed carrots are so good.
Hey, what about my turkey loaf? I thought that was pretty good, too.
Best in bear country, Papa.
Too bad Sister doesn't think so.
Not hungry tonight, sister?
Not really.
Is something wrong, sweetie?
No, well... Hillary made fun of my clothes and my name and said jumping rope was for little cubs.
Who's Hillary?
A new girl at school. She wears cool clothes and a headband and listens to cool music on a boombox. She even has hoop earrings. Mama, do you think jumping rope is just for little cubs?
No, I don't. But more important than what I or Hillary or anybody else thinks is what you think. Do you think jumping rope is just for little cubs?
No.
Then that's all that matters. Just be yourself and others will accept you for who you are.
Thanks, Mama. Cinderella, dressed in yellow, went upstairs to kiss her fella. By mistake, she kissed a...
Hi, Sister. Do you like my new outfit?
Yeah, it's just like Lizzie's new outfit. Whoa.
Gotta go.
Looking good, girls.
I love that color on you, Queenie.
I kind of like the green one, too.
Green is obscene.
Green's gross.
Yuck. I mean, I didn't like the green one.
Hi, Queenie. Hello, Hillary. So, who wants to be Enders first? Like I said before, jumping rope's for little cubs, Sister. Anyone want to jump rope? Good, because I have a better idea. Let's ride our bikes to the Dairy Bear for some frozen yogurt. My treat.
Great idea.
Let's go.
But I didn't bring my bike.
Whoa!
It's only frozen yogurt.
Hey, wait for me.
You look like you just lost your best friend.
I did. Lizzie and Millie and Queenie. They're Hillary's friends now.
They're still your friends, too.
They all got matching outfits, just like Hillary. Then she invited them to the Dairy Bear and treated everyone to frozen yogurt. Everyone except me. Lizzie and Millie and Queenie have always been my friends. Why did they go with Hillary, Mama?
Well, it looks like Hillary started an in crowd, and they want to be in it. Try not to be angry with them.
I'm not. It's just that I don't like to be left out.
No one does, sweetie.
So what can I do, Mama?
Be yourself. That's the best thing to do. If you like yourself, others will too.
Mama, I ripped my jeans playing football.
Again?
Can you sew them for me, please?
Sure. Just leave them on the sewing machine, okay?
Thanks.
Mama, do you think maybe you could make me a new outfit? But not a jumper, and not frilly either. And no hair bow. I need a headband.
You mean like the other girls? If that's what you really want.
Yes.
Okay. But I'll need a helper. Well, what do you think?
I love it, Mama. Thanks.
Sister, I love your new outfit. Really cool.
But it's green. I mean, green's obscene.
Pinky is stinky. Green makes the scene.
Isn't this great? We're all together.
And I brought some tapes. Brittany Bear.
She's my favorite. Mine, too.
Cool. What's wrong with the Backstreet Bears?
They're my favorite.
Mine too. Nothing's wrong with the Backstreet Bears, Hillary. I just thought we might want to listen to... We listen to the Backstreet Bears. That's fine with me. I like the Backstreet Bears. I don't even like Brittany Bear anymore.
Me neither.
Not me. No, not cool. I'm thinking I'll get a yellow top.
Yellow's cool.
Oh, yeah. My favorite. Mine, too.
Yellow's pretty. Hey, how about riding our bikes over to the Dairy Bear for some frozen yogurt?
Nah.
Nah.
Nah. Nah.
Okay then, how about...
Nah.
If you don't like hanging out with us, you're perfectly free to go play by yourself. Okay then, let's listen to the Backstreet Bears again.
Oh, sister. How did the girls like your new outfit?
Okay, but I found out that getting dressed up like Hillary means you have to act like her too. You can't do anything unless she says so, so you just sit around all day listening to the same song over and over and over. You can't play ball or jump rope or anything. Maybe the other girls are having fun, but I'm not. There, that's the me that's not trying to be like everyone else. And that's the me that I like best.
So what about your new outfit?
Oh, I'll wear it again. Sometime. But right now, I just want to be me.
Welcome back.
Brother, I need a favor. And have you seen my jump rope? Cinderella, dressed in yellow, went upstairs to kiss her fella. By mistake, she kissed the snake. How many doctors would it take? Go ahead. Anybody who wants to go play with Little Miss Hairbow can be my guest.
She sure looks like she's having fun. I can't remember the last time I had fun like that.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cinderella, dressed in yellow, went upstairs to...
Come on, Hillary. Try it. It'll be fun. Okay. I'm sorry I said all those mean things to you. Sister's a nice name. It's just... I never learned how to jump rope.
It's easy. We'll show you.
Come on!
All inventions you will find happen first in someone's mind.
Everyone will have the opportunity to demonstrate their invention in front of the class. Obviously, the more effort you put into your project, the higher your science mark will be.
Hey, Freddy, what do you say we team up and make an awesome volcano?
Great idea, brother. I'm in.
I ask that you please refrain from the ever-popular volcano.
Aww.
Lava stains from the last big eruption are still on the ceiling.
When you put grape jelly under pressure, you never know what's gonna happen.
Yes.
Okay, volcanoes are out. We'll come up with something else that's totally amazing.
Maybe we can get some ideas at the Berenstain Institution.
Perfect. We'll go right after school. Wow, look at that!
Wouldn't it have been great to be Wilbur and Orville Wright?
Just imagine, being the two bears who invented the first airplane.
I wish we could invent something really neat.
Too bad for us all the good inventions have been taken.
Quite the contrary, my dear cubs. Ideas for inventions will never be used up.
Professor Actual Factual!
It's true that the Wright brothers invented the first airplane, but their inspiration has led others to develop faster, more improved designs. I dare say that Orville and Wilbur would hardly recognize today's flying machines. Instead of inventions getting used up, each new invention paves the way for others to follow.
Hey, Freddy, maybe we can invent a new kind of airplane.
Us? Invent a new airplane?
Sure. We'll call it the Brother and Freddy Special.
You mean the Freddy and Brother Special?
Whatever. Come on, we'd better get to work. Bye, Professor.
See you later, Professor.
And thanks for your help.
It was a pleasure. Good luck, lads.
Brother and Freddy Special number 7, ready for takeoff. Oh, not again.
I bet this one will fly.
That's not a new design. It's the same one every cub in Bear Country makes.
Not exactly. I folded the corner of each wing down a bit, see?
That doesn't count. If we're going to be inventors, we need to design something that's totally different.
How are we going to do that? We made every different shape we can think of, and they all crashed.
What if we make an airplane that doesn't need to be thrown?
A paper airplane that flies all by itself? I bet nobody's ever made one of those.
Come on, Orville. We've got work to do.
Okay, Wilbur.
Ready, Freddy? I mean, Orville?
Ready, Wilbur.
We're about to witness aviation history in the making.
Maybe we need a bigger propeller.
Maybe we need 2 propellers.
2 propellers coming up. Chocolate?
My favorite.
Inventing airplanes is fun and tasty.
Left and right propellers ready?
Check. Center propeller ready?
Check.
Freddy and Brothers special number 15 cleared for takeoff.
Oh, not again.
What are we doing wrong?
I'll tell you what we're doing wrong. Trying to be inventors, that's what.
I guess we should have known better.
Let's just go over to your house and make something with magnets and paper clips.
That's not exactly what you'd call a totally awesome science project.
It's better than getting a 0.
Good point. My dad has a pretty big magnet in his workshop.
Oh, good. Then all we need are the paper clips.
And some kind of bright idea to make our project look interesting.
That could be the tricky part.
Hey, I wonder what Professor Actual Factual is working on.
Hi, Professor.
Hello.
Hello, boys. You're just in time for the unveiling of my latest invention. It's going to revolutionize lawn cutting in bear country.
That's a lawnmower?
How are you supposed to push it without a handle?
Well, why push it when you can just tell it where to go instead?
You mean you can talk to it?
Indeed I can. It's programmed to respond to over 300 separate voice commands from anywhere in the yard.
Neat. Wow.
Allow me to demonstrate. Stand clear, cubs. Voice-activated mower prototype number 18. This is Professor Actual Factual. Power up all systems.
All systems go.
Engage the blade.
Blade engaged.
Proceed forward.
Proceeding in forward direction.
Wow, it really works.
How do you make sure it doesn't cut through the flowers?
Cut through flowers.
Oh, my petunias.
Proceeding through petunias.
Back up. Stop.
Invalid command. Unable to process.
Halt. Power down.
Powering down.
Looks like it's back to the drawing board, I'm afraid.
Sorry, Professor. I guess I shouldn't have said flowers.
Oh, not at all. It's best to get those glitches ironed out now. Maybe I'll have success with prototype number 19.
Number 19?
You've built 18 others that didn't work either? Don't you ever feel like giving up?
Dedicated inventors never give up. What would have happened if Orville and Wilbur Wright had given up on their airplane?
I don't think they would have messed around with magnets and paper clips.
No way.
That reminds me, how's your flying invention coming along?
We still have some glitches to work out.
But we're not giving up.
Excellent. We inventors have to believe in what we're doing. I'm sure that you'll get those problems worked out.
Can you give us any idea how long that sort of thing could take, Professor Factual?
Well, you never know. It could take a long time, or a solution to the problem might suddenly appear in the blink of an eye.
Really? When it happens, we'd better be ready for it. Right, Wilbur?
Right, Orville. Thanks, Professor Factual. See you later.
Bye, Professor.
Goodbye, lads.
So much for a thicker elastic.
And a longer elastic.
Let's try 2 elastics. That'll give us twice as much power. So it should go twice as fast.
It went twice as fast, all right. Straight into the ground.
Maybe we should try 2 propellers with 2 elastics on each one.
Okay, but we better start recycling some of our propellers. I don't think my stomach can take any more Frosty Pops.
Same here. What are you doing, sis?
I'm getting ready for Angela's birthday party tomorrow.
You're having a birthday party for your doll?
Uh-huh. She's going to be 3 years old. Do you want to help me decorate?
Maybe later. Freddie and I are kind of busy right now.
Okay. Whoops!
Eureka!
That's it!
Thanks, sis. You just helped invent a brand new airplane.
I did?
So then we try to design with the propeller on top, just like a helicopter.
When you're trying to invent something, it doesn't always work the first or second time.
Or even the 20th time, right, brother?
Right. And then we came up with the idea for a balloon-powered aircraft.
This balloon is just like an airplane's jet engine, except it doesn't need any fuel.
Control tower, this is the captain speaking. We are ready for takeoff.
Whoa!
Well done, Freddie and brother. The success of your balloon-powered airplane demonstrates a well-known adage. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
That's good advice. Maybe I'll try again to get my invention working. But I think I need a few more bugs in the design.
Too tall. I think the most effective way to make broccoli disappear is simply to eat it.
Yeah, there's gotta be an easier way.